I don't follow Adam in terms of the ecosystem religiously, but I know a few people that do. And I'm hearing some noises that there's just a lot of drama there happening. I have no clue what it's about. And it's funny that you might think of a certain asset and people are actually within the communities and what's going on there, and you're completely oblivious to it, and then you look at the chart and you're like, oh, okay, this makes sense. So what I see, we've had this this bear flag that has shaped all the way since June, and it topped at around September. We had a small pullback, and you can see that W here, that M formation, where we are slightly below this support. I can even move this line a small bit because it's in around $9. This probably is a little bit more steadier when we're coming up to the top of those bodies here in August 2020, January 21. We've had that little wick here. Again, guys, this is kind of comes back to the point where you will never be able to catch that exact perfect bottom. These buys that have happened here, you know, that's obviously a weekly chart. But still, if you go down on time frames, when you see that, you know, slim spiky wick on a smaller time frame, you know, the liquidity there was, and so many orders have happened that they were just snapped quickly. It's very, very, very hard to be able to even assume, okay, I think it's like winning a lottery to be able, and that's it. Like, you know, you've had that wick down here. You had another one where we see lovely triple bottom, and then obviously a reversal that just happened. And we were kind of talking about this, what Nikos was saying when we were looking at Bitcoin right now on a 4-hour. So this looks a little bit similar to that structure, but you're not catching the exact bottom, right? But this looks. This obviously works as a nice confluence for me when it comes to that support or resistance line here. We might be seeing a little reversal, depending obviously on the market, what Bitcoin does right now. But it would make sense to see just that little bounce or side action. And because this is a bearish pattern, for it to be invalidated, we'd have to go all the way above $14. For this pattern to be more bullish than bearish. We're in the bear market. I'm not expecting miracles here right now. So for short term, possible bounce in around here, €8.50, €8.60. I'm going to possibly put some indicators here on just to see where my the EMAs are. So clear as day, we're trading below 50 EMA and below 5 and 13 as well. This is a weekly chart, I think, as well. I already said that. Is it? Yep. We'll go down on a daily in a second. But it would mean, you know, that this $7 mark is the next important level to hold. First of all, it was June high. It was a level here that we've seen a reversal happen as well. There's obviously chances for Adam go lower. What I would like to do actually is just bring up that fib as well and just check what this could possibly be giving us. A lot of people trade off fibs. I don't necessarily, the other way around, sorry guys, use them as my first there we go. So the 886 what we were discussing earlier comes down to about $6. And is that anything? I wonder if I have a chart. So you can see how, guys, 886. I'm gonna mark this maybe with a different color as well, just to have that confluence. Maybe just think about that 886 as, I suppose, like a level where you can think of your lowest bid, where you can start. I'm actually trying to think. You could start obviously with DCing sooner than 886, but it's this level where big institutions would be thinking of buying. That's discount for them. That's a level where they are not going to feel like they're risking. Obviously, there is risk as with everything, but they're not there. That's where it's their interest point. It's where they are seeing big dollar bills for themselves. Just trying to do things at the same time. Talk and mark. I want to change the color here. Make it bright maybe. So that's our 886 level. I'd mark this now as well, above $5. You know, I think this could be a very, very good level for Adam to come back down to, and it's not that far off, lads. We're at $8. If
Marta, can I ask you to indulge me in something for a second then?
Yeah.
So, is that the weekly chart that you're looking at?
Yeah, that's the weekly chart.
Let me just say, why I'm getting slightly different information from you then on my chart.
Maybe I have different. What I'm trying to think, what exchange I have. Oh, Binance.
That's correct. Are you on a log scale?
Yeah.
That's why you're on log scale. Okay, I'm in linear. That's why. That's all good.
I can turn it off.
The reason I say linear scale, you've already hit the 88.6.
Yeah.
But it really just depends on it would really depend on your trading strategy, I suppose, for that one.
And what your level? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking $6 might have been our bottom.
You think $6 is the bottom? Hold on a second. My thing is after moving. That was the 886 level, wasn't it?
That's correct.
Yeah. So 886 is the dollar. But I'm just, what I did though, the only thing I did add, Nikos, to that $6, because 886, that's why you have that here, the $6. It's actually $5.98 on this chart, but let's not think about that little cent. It's literally just, a few, like I was saying, you cannot buy at that line. You just do not. Give yourself a room of 5% above and 5% maybe below, because it's never going to be just, well, you might be lucky like that, it's a lottery, but there were historically, like I was saying, we were doing all the bull markets and bear markets with the 886. There was maybe one that it didn't hit it exactly. It usually either pierced it slightly below or it was just slightly above. So it is just kind of an overall zone maybe. So I would be looking at $6 as that 886 confluence, and maybe $5 as a very cheeky bid. That won't hurt.
I agree. I think that's a really good assessment, and I think probably saying the same thing here, because it was what I was kind of alluding to maybe 10 minutes ago when I was saying, when you're looking at these projects and you're looking at the fundamentals, what are you buying for? Are you buying for a short-term trade where this theory sort of drops out the window? But if you're looking at the long-term stuff where you're talking about, for example, the 88.6 being an area where institutional investors are looking for bargain prices,
yeah,
that's the type of investment you make for the future. And I think that's very important. Like what you're talking about right now is very, very important, that the difference between $8 and $6 for a long-term trade is very, very small. but it can be very big if you're a leverage trader on a day trade. So it really is all to do with the position that you're trying to take, for the short or the long. And I think what you're really getting at here when you're looking at these weekly charts is you're looking for potential projects that can really help someone long term, which is the type of investing I certainly like to do. And that's why I'm saying from Atom's point of view, just the fundamental will still be around, I believe.
And I also just want to kind of make a point of greed, because we get very greedy when it comes to eventually deciding, okay, I'm going to buy, but it's already dropped so much. What's stopping it from dropping it lower? There's so much uncertainty. There's still a lot of FUD. I'm going to, and this is it. It's been happening with cyclically anyway as well with and historically going back, people were always asking for lower. Same way as when we're going back, when we're reversing, they're asking for higher. They want to sell. You know, when you see those massive big green candles and you're seeing your money multiply and you're like, you know, I'm not. I shared a story recently. Someone added, there's this page, they do like confessions. A guy started out with $2,000, saw it pump to 200,000 or 300,000. Didn't sell, and so it all go back down to below $2,000. So not only he didn't even take out his own investment that he put in 2,000 after seeing it just do 100x. That's human greed. And you're looking at the money and you're thinking, oh my God, it's already at 100 grand. Surely can do another 100 grand because it's only 10, another 2x, right? Same reversal thing now when we're looking at lower. That's why this is like that 886. I really like the fact that Bleeding Crypto has introduced this to me. It's not even, it'd be this kind of a level of interest, but let's not just let the greed take over and say, yeah, this is the bottom, right? Or it will go lower because it's already down so much. It can easily do another, whatever, 10%, 15%. Strategic buys, again, like you made a good point there as well, because with what's your strategy, what's your approach, if you're buying into solid projects or are you just day trading, it's totally different when it comes to quick scalps. You know, you'll have quicker reactions, you'll be securing those buys, whereas if you're here at this point thinking of buying Atom, guys, it's dropped since the highs 89% at some point, where it was 87%. Now it reversed back, so we are at 80%. Obviously, again, we can see, we most likely will see lower. At least this is the way things are shaping up. But DCAing from here down to around this level, and that's like even, let's go to 886. That's 30%. That's it's already down 70-80%, right? Let's not just freak out here, and let's not use greed as a factor and leading reason where we're going to be making our decisions here. It's going to be actually amazing when you look at this. If it's a $6, it's a great level from even technical point. Not only the 886, but you're seeing those candles, how they have reacted around this point here. This was a nice support here, a pivot point, resistance, and a moment where we basically shoot up. We've seen this green strong trend reversal here, and amazing, you know, uptrend from there on.